to the mini project. This will be episode 6. The last episode, episode 5, was all about stripping the front end out. I made a little cradle just to get the subframe out quickly. One of the comments, which was quite interesting, is that Mr. Evans asked me a question about where the wiper motor is going to fit. Originally, in the passenger side bulkhead, I had this header tank fitted. This is a Micra header tank, fit in the top corner, and it was only when it was pointed out to me I realised I had a bit of a problem there, because I can't fit both the wiper motor and the expansion tank. So the first little job today is to relocate the expansion tank. Got the wiper motor just temporarily fitted, just so I can see exactly what clashes exist. So as you can see, we have the wiper motor in its correct place, and originally, as I just mentioned, the header tank used to be in the far corner here. It was a really convenient place, but unfortunately I want to keep the wiper motor in the correct place here just for ease of fitting, and the expansion tank is going to fit here, just such that the fill point here is just below the bonnet. So I'm going to make a couple of brackets just to fit on the existing location points and to fit into this drainage gutter here. Okay, I've just made 2 brackets, just an aluminium angle, just put a few offcuts I had. That's one there. What I've done, I've set up this first bracket here, flush with this tabletop and clamped it in position, and the second one is just going to fit in here, and I've just scribed a line here representing the sort of curvature of the bulkhead. And what I've then done is set up the washer bottle so that's absolutely square with the edge of the table, so that's level. It's purely for aesthetics when it's in the car, really. And then this bracket here is now level with that line in position, and I can get through here just to mark where I need to drill a hole. So I'll just get that set up and then we'll fit it in the car. Okay, one final step in the preparation of the bracket is just to fit a rivet. It's an M6 in this case. So I'm just got that on the swaging tool. So the idea is that'll be screwed to the bulkhead. That's okay. That's the header tank with its brackets on. I just need to just finish just tightening that into place. If anyone's struggling for space in their garage and just want to make the most of what they've got in terms of footprint in the garage floor, one of the things I do find useful, I use it for all sorts of things, is just a conventional workmate. I've had this one literally years and years, and I'd use various tools inside of it. This obviously is a polisher stroke grinder. It's on a little base with a piece of wood in there, just clamps in the jaws. Takes literally seconds to fit, and you've got a bench grinder stroke polisher pretty quick. So I've just put this together. Just one last little touch for the brackets, which I've done earlier with the captive rib nut in. So I'm just going to just buff those up, just take any rough edges off and just make them a bit more presentable. So just going to crack on with that. Okay, there we go. There's the finished articles. Back to a bench. Okay, so the last piece of the car I need to prep for paint. This is the diffuser. It's got high build primer already, so really, by and large, it just needs a bit of a flatten over and get ready for paint. It will be done in gloss black, same as the roof in this case. So that's all ready to go. But one of the comments I had via the Nissan Engined Minis group on Facebook was that the curvature of this particular diffuser, he considered it quite steep, and he said it would actually create quite a bit of drag to the car, and suggested that the optimum diffuser angle is between about 7 to 14 degrees. Now I read into that up for about 10 degrees, so just using a a bevel gauge, I just sort of scribe some lines on the diffuser to see how that would work out with the other components fitted, such as the exhaust and fog light. So what I've just done a bit of a mock-up, just to trial things and look at a solution to sort out the problem. So I'll just get the exhaust in position and get my sort of initial cardboard cutout ready, and I'll show you what the next steps will be. So I've just got the camera in a bit closer, just to show you the mock-up of the exhaust. There's a 2 1/4 inch tailpipe I've got, and I've just done this in a bit of a serial packet for the time being, just to get an idea how it's going to look. And I think to maximise the effect of the diffuser, I've just extended this a little bit further rearward. I will flip this over in a minute so you can have a better look at it. But that's the cardboard mock-up. So just bring that into position, and that will just fit as 3 separate sections. What I have done, I've just put some offset tabs in here, so the next one along will have different tabs, so I can either pop rivet or screw into place, just to secure it. And then again at the edge here, I'll probably put a fastener or 2 in here as well, just to support that. So what I'll do, I'll just flip it over so you can have a better look and see this in context. Okay, you can now see the exhaust and the additional diffuser plate here. This is the carbon mock-up again. Obviously that will lie a bit flatter, so you can see how it should fit. I think hopefully all the clearances should work out. I'm just hoping not to put any cutouts in this plate here. Just going to try and keep it as good as I can. So in practice this could be a slightly better solution than I had originally because of the gap of the exhaust. So that should work okay. I just want to try it in the middle section, make sure it fits okay there where the fog light is. This whole area is an area I've not done anything with before, so a slight oversight on my part. I should have read up more on the theory of how these work. I suppose if it was a manufacturer, they'd just call this the evolution model. So there we go, this is evolution 2. Okay, I've just moved the diffuser plate here just into the middle section just to see how it works out with the fog light. The fog light is quite set back here, so I've got plenty of opportunity to move that about 100mm further back, so the visibility could be better. I'll just move the camera up, just so you can look from above. But that's how the final product will look. I'll probably put some edging strip on here, well for sure, just to take any potential sharp edge away. And then to 3 sort of separate plates, all fastened to the uprights, and a fence at the end just to keep the air within the confines of the diffuser. So the next part, next episode will be the actual paint itself. So until then, I shall see you on next.